Hey, Scorpio, intuitive soul coach here with your March 2023 bonus reading. Welcome back to my channel if you are returning, and welcome if you are new. These are general readings, Scorpio, so please take what resonates and leave the rest behind. If you are interested in a personal reading or entering into the free monthly reading giveaway, you can find both of those links in the description box below. All right, so Scorpio, they're giving me an image of a ladybug first and foremost here, which ladybugs represent luck. They represent prosperity and abundance, as well as the home life. So there may be some shifts going on within your living environment in the month of March. Some of you may be painting, spring cleaning, redecorating, organizing. Maybe you're even moving as well. Now, if you see a ladybug in the month of March, that is a sign of good fortune and prosperous times ahead. Whether it's a ladybug that shows up in your windowsill, or maybe one lands on you, or it could be a ladybug in, maybe on your social media feed, or even on a t-shirt. So please take that as it resonates, but I believe it's going to bring about good fortune and positive changes around the home life. So let's see what we have here for you, Scorpio. We have forgiveness. Reflect on your priorities, and we also have step into your power. I am getting this sense of mending or coming together, possibly even healing a family situation. It's going to bring a lot of happiness and a weight off your shoulders here. So we have this Piscean energy of forgiveness, which is your fellow water sign here, and we're in Pisces season. So I do feel like this is a perfect time to go within, go deep, take a look at what your heart is tugging you and calling you to do at this time. And some of you, it is about making amends. There could be an apology coming in, or maybe you are giving the apology, or this could even be you, Scorpio, forgiving yourself for what you did not know in the past. Some of you are parents as well. And I'm getting here that you may push yourself to try to be the best that you can be as a parent, but you really struggle with that self-acceptance piece of knowing that you've done well. Because maybe your adult children, you've had conflicts with them, or maybe they don't talk to you, excuse me, or maybe there's been a situation where there's been arguments, or you don't necessarily agree with their lifestyle. So I do feel like you question the path that you've chose, or you may question the path of other people in your life, but I feel like you're taking a step back in the month of March, and you're allowing yourself to reflect on the priorities that are first and foremost on your list in the month of March. This could also be your to-do list. As that moon moves into Virgo, I feel like a lot of you are really shifting your priorities, and the things that aren't bringing you happiness, success, abundance, wealth, prosperity, I feel like you're shaking things up in a way where you can really step into your power and work with the law of attraction to manifest more of those happy moments into your world. You have this Aries energy, and we're going into Aries season towards the end of March. You're really going to embrace, I'm getting here an interesting quote or interesting saying, embrace your wild side, embrace your wild side. So some of you are stepping outside of your comfort zone. You may be doing something that's risky. It wouldn't surprise me to see the Fool card showing up in your reading, possibly even King of Wands, because I feel like you're dropping out of an energy of insecurity or fear, and it's going to allow you to step into your power. And this could even be Emperor energy, where you're stepping up and taking the lead, Scorpio. So really exciting times coming in. Now you do have here Taurus, Libra, and Leo, and it says, be proud of yourself. Yeah, be proud of your parenting. Be proud of your accomplishments in your career. Be proud of how you've grown through really deep challenges. Be proud of the jobs that you've done in the physical, but most importantly, the internal, because a lot of you have been dealing with shadow work. You've been going inward. There's been an inner transformational shift that's been occurring, and you may see in the physical world that inner and outer are starting to align. So that's what you're doing towards the end of the month, is you're bridging the gap here. It's almost like you're bringing it together. So I wouldn't be surprised even to see the Lovers or the Two of Cups or even the Three of Pentacles. Teamwork making that dream work here. So be proud of yourself. You've come a long way. And sometimes it's just nice to hear that you have loved ones that are proud of you as well, whether they are in spirit world or here in the physical realm. Now you have this Libran energy of keeping your heart open. It's important to keep your heart open, especially when we want to close it down the most, especially through trauma, pain, heartache, disappointments, conflict, even challenges with loving oneself. Keep the heart open the best that you possibly can. And if that is a struggle, try to seek professional help through a seer, a guide, a healer, a coach, a therapist, a mentor, a doctor. Keep your heart open. I'm also getting here something with, there may have been a parent who may have crossed over due to heart complications, whether it was a heart attack or whether it was in a heart, they're showing me like a blockage here, blockage of the heart artery. Please take that as it resonates. But if that is you, if someone has crossed over due to maybe an issue with the heart, I feel like the message here is they're very, very proud of you for how far you've come and what you've accomplished. Not just on the physical world, on this earthly plane, but also internally, because you've really shifted within. And now you have this energy of Leo, shine. I love this. So this can be that wild side that I was feeling here. This is about embracing the light, embracing the sunshine. You see all those sunflowers, and sunflowers tend to naturally gravitate towards wherever that sun is shining. They will reach out. They will stretch their limbs. It's almost like a cat basking in the sun, right? They want to soak up every last minute of it. So I do feel like a lot of you are reaching towards more abundance, more happiness, and it could physically be more sunshine as well for you in the month of March. We also have here, think it through with this Gemini energy. So there may be some decisions that you are making in the month of March, whether it has to do with your stability, your home life, maybe it's interior design, it could be a job, a career, a relationship. Think it through, because sometimes our emotions can miscue our judgments of what we really want to do. Now, of course, emotions are wonderful. They're a side effect of experiences that we have happen to us, but sometimes we can let emotions cloud our judgment. So I do feel like there is an energy here of using your logical or analytical mind to think things through. And it's a quite interesting dichotomy, because I'm finding that a lot of the other signs, especially the air signs, and if you have air in your chart as well, I'd love to hear in the comment box below which side resonates with you, because I'm finding that a lot of the air signs and even the earth signs are really diving into that heart center or their emotions, where a lot of the watery signs are gravitating more towards the analytical, the logical side. So there's a little bit of that duality, a little bit of a reflection here, but I do sense here that you're going to think a major decision through and not let emotions cloud you, but you're still going to lead with the heart in a sense here, but mostly I feel like you're going to use your head to make a very important decision this month. Okay, so for example, this is a small thing here, but maybe you want to paint your kitchen a color. You know, even though you may love the color red, you may use your logical mind and say, well, yellow may bring about more happiness or sunshine, right? With this Leo energy. And you may use your logical mind to make that clear decision. So I'm getting here that you're thinking some decisions through, regardless of how big or small they are. And believe in your good luck, Scorpio, because what did I say in the very beginning? Ladybug represents luck. So let's get that Wheel of Fortune. Let's see that Wheel of Fortune showing up here in your reading, because luck is coming in. And if you've been wanting that wheel to spin, I feel like this is the month for it to show up for you. Let's dive into the tarot messages and see what is showing up for Scorpio in the month of March. What do we have for Scorpio, please? We're just going to pull a few cards here first. There's that Queen of Swords showing up right away. So there's that logical, analytical mind of yours that is making some decisions, again, based on the logic, based on rational thinking. So let's see what else is coming in here for you. We have The Fool. I love it. We talked about the Fool earlier showing up. New beginning, taking that leap of faith. We also have the King of Wands, which we also talked about. I love this showing up for you. You have the Knight of Wands, and you also have the Empress. Beautiful energy here, Scorpio. So let's take a look and dive into this energy. Brand new beginning showing up here. Now, it's interesting. I love the way that the author portrayed the Fool, because as I read further into the descriptions of each card, it's interesting that she used the rabbit here and the wolf. And the story goes, this rabbit uses its creative thinking to fool the wolf into going out on this thin ice, because the rabbit is light enough to escape and quick enough to escape, right? Where the wolf is a little bit heavier and that wolf may not see the thin ice. So there's a level of trusting your intuition, trusting that you are protected, using your creative mind, your creative thinking as well. But also there's something with community, because that wolf, whether you're the wolf or the hare, the rabbit here, that wolf is wise, and he's going to trust his instincts because he wants to get to that rabbit. So he's going to watch his step and be wise in the process here. But it may seem from an outside perspective that both the rabbit and the wolf are fools, right? What are these two doing out on this thin ice? They're both going to go under. But from the perspective of each one, it is about a journey, right? And this is the new journey, Scorpio, that you are heading towards in the month of March. So I love that this Fool is showing up. At least I thought we mentioned the Fool and the King of Wands. They were coming in strong for you. I rarely ever remember what's showing up in the beginning, let alone what happened in the prior reading. But the King of Wands here is all about you being very social, you being determined, you rising up, taking that lead here, stepping into your power. And this King of Wands, I love how, again, the author portrayed the King and Queen of Wands as the lion and lioness, kind of like Lion King, right? The King of Pride Rock. And I feel like you are respected. You are a leader, and a lot of people look up to you for your wisdom, for your guidance, for your empowering abilities here. You take charge of your own destiny, Scorpio. This is the time for you to step up and take charge. Whether you want to go off on your own, build a business, whether you want to travel the world, whether you are a spiritual influencer or even a motivational speaker and you're putting yourself in front of the limelight, whether it's social media, YouTube, putting your work out there on Etsy, launching a program. The King of Wands is not scared to follow their path. They walk with integrity. They walk with pride. And this is something you are embracing more and more of, Scorpio. So pat yourself on the back and again, be proud, which we have this Taurian energy of being proud. Next we have here the Knight of Wands. I really love this Wolverine showing up because the Wolverine is fearless, right? The Wolverine knows what they want and they go for it. So when this Knight of Wands shows up, there's a sense of passion, a sense of enthusiasm, excitement, and brand new adventure that you are willing to head towards. Why? How? Because you're taking that courageous, brave leap out on the ice and you're trusting that your, whatever perspective you are, whether you're the Fool or the Rabbit, right? It doesn't matter because both of them have a new perspective of their journey. This is about you taking that brave step forward and being courageous because this is something that fills your soul. I'm getting here, you are feeling quite enthusiastic for this new energy, whether you're taking on a new move, maybe you're relocating. This could be a brand new relationship. The Knight of Wands as well, he uses his instincts. He's that natural leader. He gets things done quite quickly. And I feel that you are making a quick, rational decision and you're going to shine because of it as well. And it's going to bring about a lot of luck, a lot of transformation, a lot of positive change. So when this Knight of Wands shows up, don't let any sort of quick, impulsive, reckless energy holds you back, because of course there's a time, there's a season, we can be quite impulsive. We may not think before we leap, but I feel here the energy of this Fool is embracing the journey, but using your head along the way. So using your head along the way. And I see you doing that because you do have the Queen of Swords and you have the Empress showing up here as well. So the Empress is very creative. So Scorpio, your creativity is lit, is on fire in the month of March here. When this Empress shows up, she is creative. She's sexy, maternal, fertile. She grows whatever she puts her hand on. She's the most abundant energy in the tarot. You can look at that fox and she's foxy, right? She's feeling good about protecting her baby and protecting what's around her, but she knows that the universe around her is full of vibrant energy, and she tunes in. There's a communal type of vibe that's going on. So she doesn't fear, but she has heightened senses, heightened awareness. Fox typically, they can hear things from a while or a long ways away. And I feel like your intuition is really guiding you at this time to make a move, to trust in your path moving forward here. And lastly, you do have this Queen of Swords. And this Queen of Swords, she brings about clarity. You see the owl, and that owl can see clearly, at night. They use all of their senses as well. They bring about wisdom. They hunt at night. So I do feel for you, there's something that you are navigating towards, and I feel like it's really taking off in the month of March, or you are saying, yes, you're stepping into your power. King of Wands, that's the power energy. You're reflecting on what you need to do, but you're making clear decisions to cut out with this sword, to cut out anything that no longer serves you. This is going to cut out any lack of knowledge. How should I put this here? If you don't have the sufficient funds, or it could be funds. I feel like if you don't have the sufficient funds to move forward in a direction or to pay a bill, you're finding a solution to bring in more income. If you don't have the data or the knowledge about something or how to grow a business, you're diving in and you're doing the research. If you don't know how to step up, you're finding solutions and ways to do it. I mean, King of Wands, Empress, Queen of Swords, this is a powerful combination. Now, for those of you that may be single looking for love, this King of Wands and Queen of Swords can be a very beautiful combination, and air signs and fire signs actually get along quite well. So whether you're a Libra and you are you could be a Gemini, Aquarius, Libra. Queen of Swords is typically that Libran energy, but you may be meeting one, or you may be meeting a fire sign as well. But I feel like you are embracing a very beautiful, harmonious connection. And this connection can be very passionate. It can even equate to maybe baby making, if that's something you are looking for as well. So let's see what else is coming in here for Scorpio. What do we have for Scorpio? I'm getting here also connecting with other like-minded individuals who feel just as passionate about about what it is that you're doing, that can actually create some sort of growth potential. So it could be in a work environment. It could be in a business situation where you connect with other like-minded souls, and it actually grows and blossoms into something quite beautiful because both of you or all of you are quite passionate about it. There's that Two of Cups energy. I love that this is your final outcome because this is about coming together, collaboration. Two of Cups is about important partnerships, healing past traumas, allowing love to enter your heart. That's why it's so vitally important to keep that heart open as well. Two of Cups energy is about coming into contact with others who are sharing that same maybe soul journey as you as well, whether it's a soulmate, whether it is twin flame, or it could even be, again, partnerships, a work collaboration, a client. It could be sisters coming together, children. So this is a union that's based on a heart to heart connection here, but I feel that this is going to bring about a lot of happiness because elephants bring about wisdom and strength and courage and determination. And I feel like you are rising above. And take a look at what's at the very top there is that lion. So this is really powerful. So for some of you, you are absolutely meeting here a King of Wands, okay, a fire sign. It can be any sign as well. I'm getting strong Sagittarian energy though, but I do get here, some of you may even be on that Sagittarian cusp, Scorpio, but there's a partnership, a connection, a collaboration that is really going to help you evolve, grow, and step up and lead. Take something to the next level here. All right, let's get a few messages from the Work Your Light Oracle and see what your spiritual team has for you. What messages for Scorpio, please? We have Warrior Woman showing up right away. Now, again, this reading isn't just geared towards females. This is males are welcome as well. It's just an energy. We carry both masculine and feminine energies. Let's take a look and see what messages. Right away, this Warrior Woman. And it says, have you answered your deepest calling? So Scorpio, what is that deepest calling? This is showing up for you to hone in on in the month of March. And again, she's holding that sword. So I feel that you are this Queen of Swords here. Where'd she go? Queen of Swords, this owl energy of cutting through any barriers, blockages, insecurities, or fears that have held you back in the past. So you can head towards your calling, so you can change your life for the better. A lot of you have been undergoing a spiritual awakening, and we have many of them in our lifetimes. But this is about you having one of the biggest breakthroughs of your life, Scorpio. Next, we have Pleiades, double mission, channeling and uplifting humanity. So this double mission, a lot of you have the gift of channeling divine messages, of opening up that crown chakra as well, and being able to help uplift others, especially if you are an inspirational leader, if you are a healer, a mentor, a coach. Even if you travel the world and you write a vlog or create a vlog on traveling, that can inspire other people to buy the ticket, right? It can inspire other people to travel, to go adventure themselves. I'm also getting here something with traveling via RV. Whether you are female or not, I'm getting that you may even be a part of an RV or a camper or a home on wheels where other maybe single people go do this, or they're a part of this, or you may meet someone while they are traveling in their RV, and it could be a partnership or a connection. I know it's a very specific message, but I'm getting here that you are helping guide and navigate others. There's something with travel coming in as well. I mean, you may be in the travel industry, Airbnb, hospitality, airlines, things of that nature as well. But you are here with a double mission, Scorpio, and I feel like you are diving in and answering that call. You're already doing it. Stop overthinking. Keep facing your true north. The beauty of the Queen of Swords is she can cut through any of that mental clutter, right? She can get straight to the point. But sometimes when we sit in that headspace for too long, we need to get back out in nature, and we need to remember and trust that not only are we divinely protected, but we are heading on our true path. The fact that you are watching this video alone, the fact that you've dove into your spiritual side, whether you're curious, you're a beginner, or you are a novice, you are on the right path, in the right direction here. So keep doing what you're doing, because you're already doing it. Scorpio, we have Anna, grandmother of Jesus, seeding the light, laying foundations, divine plan. Some of you may have been brought up maybe in a Christian household, or it could have been someone around you, even Catholic, very religious. But it doesn't have to be a religious aspect. This can be about laying the foundations, and it can be about tuning into the divine plan. I'm also getting a very specific message for some of you, especially for those of you that were brought up in a religious background. You're trying to blend spirituality with religion, and some of you may have been taught that these readings are the work of the devil, right? Or they are the works of something more dark. And I feel like you are working on letting go of that limiting belief of societal conditioning or standards of what something should and should not be, but you're embracing what feels good for you. Pat yourself on the back, because that could also be that message that I was getting from a loved one who's crossed over earlier, where they are proud of you for taking a stand, proud of you for listening to your true north. Again, not going to resonate with everyone. Next, we have trust your path. And we just talked about this. If you knew you would be supported, what would you do? Because you are fully supported. You've come here to have these human experiences, Scorpio. And sometimes those experiences are painful. Sometimes they're challenging. Sometimes they're difficult. But I find, and maybe I may be a little off here, but I find that some of the best things that we ever learn in life are those difficult challenges. So it's not that I want to say, yes, come on in, but I do embrace those challenges because those are opportunities for growth, for evolution. And I believe that we are constantly learning, we are constantly evolving. And instead of looking at it from this perspective, which again, take whatever perspective you want with this Fool, whether it's the wolf or the rabbit, because it's all about perspective. You can look at it from that higher view and you can say, life is happening for me, not to me, not because I'm a victim or not because I deserve this or not because this needs to happen for me to bring about whatever reasons that you may have told yourself or may have been told or impressed upon you. This is about trusting your path, and you are fully supported and divinely guided. And then lastly, we have Lemuria. This card has been showing up in a lot of readings. I do suggest you check out your moon and rising sign if you haven't already, because there's so many wonderful nuggets of information that come through from spirit. And you can get a full, broader picture, as we were just talking about, seeing that big picture by checking out those as well. Only if it resonates, of course. Lemuria, creating heaven on earth. It's happening. Some of you may have a very strong pull or tie to Lemuria as well. I'm also getting here that you may be traveling to, it could either be Costa Rica, it could be Peru, it could be a place where there's mountains and water and jungle, because you can see that here. You may even be taking a spiritual trip or contemplating going to a place, either a birthplace or a spiritual place that can help you really tune into what's going on internally, but also to help you become aware of the external and help you navigate through it with more ease. So Scorpio, I'm loving this reading here for you. A lot of really good energy coming in. Trust yourself, trust your path. Don't second guess. Don't wither back. Be this Fool energy. And even though on the outside it may look crazy, wow, could Scorpio really be taking that leap? Can they really be happy moving across the world? Could they really live in a van and vlog and bring about their best life? Could they really build this business of tarot reading and succeed, right? It doesn't matter what other people think of you. It matters what you think. Be proud that you are brave enough to take on this next chapter of your life here. Thank you so much for tuning in, Scorpio. I hope this resonates. If so, please feel free to hit that thumbs up. Feel free to share, like, comment, subscribe, and hit that bell if you haven't already. Thanks for tuning in, beautiful souls. Lots of love.